It appears that the Denver Broncos are on the verge of hiring their next defensive coordinator. What's up, guys? Welcome to Denver Broncos Syndicate, part of the Sports Syndicate family of channels where we are dedicated to bringing you content about our favorite sports teams. I am your host, Gage Madrid. Before we jump in, guys, if you could just do me a big favor and smash the like button on this video as well as subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate it. Those are two free and easy ways that you can help show your support. It helps tell YouTube to push us out to fellow members of Broncos country just like you and me. So it seems that the Denver Broncos are getting really close to hiring their next defensive coordinator. This all comes as the role of special teams coordinator and assistant head coach were filled yesterday with the hirings of Ben Kotwicka and Mike Westhoff respectively. I put out a video earlier today talking about those two hires, so be sure to check it out if you have yet to do so. That said though, it appears that the Denver Broncos are getting ready to make a decision between Rex Ryan and Vance Joseph for their defensive coordinator position. Yesterday, it was reported that Vance Joseph spent about 8 hours at UC Health Training Center yesterday meeting with the Broncos brass. Although the place is the same, many of the people who are leading the Broncos are different than Vance Joseph's last stint here, so there's really a whole lot of relationship building that would need to be made there. A lot of turnover on the roster has also happened since Vance Joseph was last here, so this really is a very different Broncos team since the last time VJ was here. Ultimately, nothing came of that first initial meeting with Vance Joseph though, as he ended up leaving UC Health Training Facility without a deal and actually was reported to have gone home and spent the night at his Denver area home. He is now scheduled to go meet with the Philadelphia Eagles for their defensive coordinator spots. Just because Vance Joseph left UC Health Training Center without a deal does not exactly mean that he is out of the running for the Broncos DC job though. I strongly expect that he is still in play heavily. As far as Rex Ryan is concerned, he was actually spotted this morning at a Denver area hotel very close to the Broncos training facility. You have to imagine that the Broncos are going to be doing pretty much the same thing that they did with Vance Joseph yesterday to Rex Ryan today. They're probably going to spend about 8 hours or so at the facility together talking shop, making sure that this is going to be the good fit for them. I don't believe that the Broncos took Vance Joseph out to dinner last night, so it's going to be interesting to see if that's what they do with Rex Ryan. If the Broncos do take Rex Ryan out to dinner tonight, that might potentially bode well for him being the lead candidate for the job. I don't know if Sean Desai is completely out of the running yet, but right now I strongly believe that it is between Rex Ryan and Vance Joseph, with Rex Ryan probably getting the slight edge just because he does not have any other suitors. Vance Joseph is also a heavy favorite for the Philadelphia Eagles defensive coordinator job, so I wouldn't be surprised if VJ wanted to go in that direction for obvious reasons. Eagles, the defending NFC champions, although their roster is going to have some turnover, they still have a wicked amount of talent on that unit. Not saying that Denver's defense isn't talented in their own right, but they're nowhere near as talented as the Eagles' defense is, and that's just fact. So I'm curious, Broncos country, between Rex Ryan and Vance Joseph, who would you rather have? Both of them run a 3-4 base defense, although Rex Ryan tends to mix up a lot of his fronts and a lot of his coverages way more often than Vance Joseph does. Rex Ryan not afraid to go with 3-4 defenses, 4-3 defenses, 4-6 defenses even. He really likes to mix up his fronts and his coverages. Vance Joseph, at least in the grander scheme of things, runs a bit more of a vanilla defense that's mostly completely a base 3-4 defense. So I'm curious, between Rex or Vance, who would you rather have and why? Drop those comments down below. I would love to hear from you. Be sure to leave a like on this video as well as subscribe and ring the bell so these videos appear in your notification feed. And while you're at it, be sure to follow me on Twitter at Gage Madrid NFL for continuing Broncos coverage. And for now, this has been another episode of Denver Broncos Syndicate. I am your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.